Hey crafty friends, this is Jenny from crafttestdummies.com, and I'm popping in today because I want to open my new Spectrum Noir glitter brush markers. So I just shared a tutorial on YouTube on how to kind of make your own Wink of Luna, and I kind of want to see how this compares to my homemade version. So if you're watching this as a replay or on YouTube, I'd like to say hi and encourage you to subscribe if you haven't already. And so I thought I would check them out. You know, this is going to drive me crazy because I don't have a single Wink of Luna that I can put my hands on. But I'm going to tell you what, these look exactly like the Wink of Luna, the Wink of Stella pens that I had before, right down to the little thing that holds the pen separate that you have to remove. These look exactly the same to me. So anyways, this is a three marker set, and you get the gold, the black, and the silver. So I figure those are all good like holiday colors. I haven't tried the clear sparkle. Obviously, I gotta run back down to the ink pad for that. All right, well, I figure we'll go ahead and we'll open these up and take a look at them, and then I'll move the camera over and we'll try them out on some white paper and some cardstock, and we'll see how it works. What you have here is kind of a rounded barrel that is squashed a little bit, theoretically for good holding. You have a cap with a color indicator. You have a funky green thing. So when we take off the top, this looks almost identical to a water brush pen. I'm going to show you one for side-by-side comparisons. You can see it has a screw on top. It's got a little nib wick action. If you didn't know better, you'd think maybe it was the same thing. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take off this green hootie-doo, okay? And then you have to screw that in, like so. That's a technical name, is the green hootie-doo. Okay, and then, can you hear it? There's like a little ball bearing inside. I hear a little ball bearing. Okay. All right, I'm gonna swap the cameras and I'm gonna have you look over my shoulder.
Okay, so this is the part where I'm actually going to speed things up and then kind of walk you through it so we can save some time. The first one I'm trying is the silver glitter pen. And as you can see, as it's drying on the black, it really comes up a tremendous silver shimmer color. However, when you use it on the white, it has kind of a brown undertone to it, which I found really interesting. So what I took away from this is that you have a medium in the pen that is kind of a grayish brown color, and then you have the mica particles suspended in it, which really give it the super silver shimmery luster. And you can see them compared on the three different colors: the black, the white, and then the craft cardstock. That you don't really see a whole lot of that brown except on the white. Now, obviously, the next one I'm doing here is the black, and it is a true coal black. And of course, on black paper, you don't really see the background color, but you do get the sparkle, and it is a dark midnight sparkle. On the white, it shows up beautifully, and then on the cardstock, that craft really also shows up very, very lovely. Now, the last one here I'm testing out is the gold. And on the black paper, the gold has a yellowish chartreusey medium that really makes it pop on black paper. However, on the white paper, it has kind of a greeny cast to it. It's a yellow with a green. It does not really look gold at all. So as we I'm going back over them on the white paper, the shimmer is great on all three. It has the gold sparkle with the gold color, and the black sparkle with the black color, and the silver sparkle with the silver color. But I just am not in love with that gold on the white paper. It just, to me, that's a little disappointing. If you like this effect and you know about it in advance, then you can continue and make the right purchase for you. And before we move on, I wanted to show you those samples on the craft again, because there I really do like the gold. The gold looks great. By the way, I do want to let you know that if you rub your finger on the product, even when it's dry, those mica flakes will come off on you. They are not permanent. And again, these are not good or bad, it's just what I want you to know. All right, for this next part, I was actually using the markers on top of a stamped and watercolor background image. So here I'm using the silver, and you can see that it does go on a little bit gray. I tried a little bit of the black, I tried a little bit of the gold, and I was actually really impressed. It looks really pretty. The nib of this is a brush tip, so it is a lot like a water brush or a zig if you have that, but it has that really thick delivery because it is an actual brush, and you can get thick lines kind of like calligraphy or sumi e, but you can also get some fairly small lines as well. Now this is a water-based product, so it did cause things to lift and shift a little bit underneath, but I was able to color in this image and not have those watercolors underneath bleed around too very much. And because I was doing it live on Periscope, people wanted to see the thumb test, which is where I take the product and see if I can get the mic off. You saw that it came right off. I wanted to let you know too, if you add water, the color of the pen stays put, but the mica will move. So it's kind of interesting that, once the yellow dries, it stays put, but the actual mica itself will continue to bleed around. All right, crafty friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little demo video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments section below and I'll do my best to answer them for you. In the meantime, I would love it if you gave it a thumbs up or you subscribed or maybe even checked out another one of my videos. Thanks so much for watching and have a crafty day.